Talk to me with Adedoja Allen.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen. I am the MD, CEO of City 1051 FM. You can stream us live by visiting our website on www.city1051fm.com or on Mixlr City 1051 FM to listen live. You can also go to any Google Play Store or iOS store and search for City 1051 FM to download our City FM app and listen live on the go, on your phone, on your mobile phone, your devices. Tonight's topic is one of my all-time favorite topics to discuss. You know, I like love. It's a topic that should interest all married couples because it is necessary for you in order to be able to connect with your partner or your spouse on a deeper level. Trust me, every man, every woman long to be loved. We all want we all want the love that lasts forever and to be deeply loved by someone. One of the most common relationship issues people face today is the struggle to express love in intentional and meaningful ways to someone else. Nearly everyone wants to show their partner that they care, yet many people struggle to do it in a way that speaks to their heart or to the heart of the other party. So if you find that this describes your situation, you may want to learn more about the 5 love languages we're going to talk about later on in the show. History, by the way, has shown that learning how your partner receives love will help you know the best way to demonstrate love and care. Tonight on the show, we will be discussing the 5 love languages. I'm actually blushing in the studio and I'm twisting my body and turning my body. Actually, you know, love. Love is a good thing. Love is an interesting thing. Love is beautiful. Love between a couple, a married man and a married woman, is awesome. So knowing each other's love language and responding to it will make your relationship and your marriage better. Your love tank will be filled to the brim. All your wants and needs will be met. Why am I blushing tonight? Because I'm talking about love. And these will lead to happy and a healthy relationship. So a happy spouse. Many couples don't know how, they don't know about this love languages. Many people don't know about it in this side of the world. You know, sometimes they ignore them and they're often surprised about the magic it can perform when they learn and practice them. I will try my best. Hopefully, time will permit us, to break each love language down for you so you can start applying them to your marriage by the end of this discussion. That is if you already have not started to do it. But it will be good to learn something and start it. You will be able to identify your love language at the end of the show. And both the way you should show your spouse love and the way you want to receive love in return. The first love language is words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. In simple terms, the words of affirmation as a love language are about expressing affection through spoken words, praise or appreciation. How many people do this and do this often? When this is someone's primary love language, they enjoy kind words and encouragement. They also enjoy uplifting quotes, love notes, and cute text messages. I'm very sure that this will be the love language of every woman. I want to believe so. Or maybe majority of women, because we like love. We like the kind words. We like the encouragement. We like the uplifting quotes. We like the love notes. Ooh, we like the cute text messages. Ooh, I'm blushing. Sometimes it's really nice to hear how much someone appreciates you, hearing the words, oh, I love you. Oh, babes, you're beautiful. I just love you. Those words are very important. But hearing the reasons behind it could even be more romantic. Imagine telling me you love me and why you love me. I love you because, this and that, because you're sexy, because you're, and all of this. So also, flirting tends to get lost in relationships after a while. Flirt with your partner if he or she is the type that likes it. Don't be afraid or shy to tell your husband it looks good, or you also tell your wife how sexy she looks. I'm really blushing. I wish my listeners can see me tonight on see me in the studio. I like talking about love, my favorite topic of all time. So the next thing, the second out of the five love languages is quality time. Love and affection are expressed through this love language when someone gives someone else their undivided attention. This means putting down the cell phone and turning off the tablet, making eye contact, and actively listening. Quality time means you stop everything you're doing and give your spouse your 100% undivided attention. People with this love language are looking for quality over quantity. So when you get together, they feel loved if you're present and focused on them. Make sure that you make eye contact, affirm what the other person is saying, and refrain from offering unnecessary advice. So the third thing is receiving gifts. Again, this might be what 90% of women love. Once again, before I go on, we are streaming live on Instagram at CITY1051 and on my personal handle at Doja Allen. The topic of discussion tonight on Talk to Me is the 5 love languages. Do you have a love language? What is your love language? You will tell me about your love language tonight. Do you believe in love languages? Let's chat. Talk to me. The third one is receiving gifts. So for those just joining us, we've talked about the first one. The first one is words of affirmation. The second is quality time. And the third is receiving gifts. And I was saying earlier that majority of women, we are quite materialistic, if I may put it that way. We like gifts. We like being showered with. It doesn't have to be anything expensive, to be honest, but at least something, little bits and bobs here and there is appreciated. So to a person whose love language is receiving gifts given is symbolic of love to them and affection in their mind. They treasure not only the gift itself, but also the time and effort the gift giver put into it. Like I said, majority of women, but I might be wrong. I'm sure that a few women, when I put on the phone lines, will tell me that theirs is not receiving gifts. It could be another thing. You never can tell. We never know. There are surprises waiting for us. So what's more, they do not necessarily expect large or expensive gifts. The love language receiving gifts is more what is behind the gift that appeals to them, not exactly the gift. Sometimes you can always, almost all the time, understand or imagine what was really behind the gift that you got, not exactly what is in the gift. So in other words, when you take time to pick out a gift specifically for them, it communicates to them that you really know them and you know that this is what they want, and you're able to communicate your affection, your feelings in the gifts. So additionally, people with this love language can often remember every little gift that they have received from their loved ones, because it just makes such an impact, such a huge difference in their lives, in their feelings, and how the gift makes them feel. The fourth one, there are 5 love languages. The fourth one, so the first one we've talked about words of affirmation. The second one is quality time. The third is receiving gifts. The fourth is acts of service. You can imagine coming home to a clean house, or after a long day from work, or maybe dinner, or being made, or getting a massage or breakfast in bed. Your partner, especially when especially the man doing for the woman. Men expect. I think for men, it's more like it's a given. But for the woman, when the man gives acts of service, breakfast in bed, massage, ooh, these actions, rather than words, are another way to show that you love and you appreciate one another and you want to help each other out. So, acts of service is doing something for your spouse that they would like for you to do, or doing something for them by relieving pressure of them. Like I did say, it's usually more appreciated when it comes from the man to the woman. The person whose love language is acts of service would like to hear, let me do that for you. I can take care of that. So again, the man, if the man says that a lot to the woman, then the woman will feel so loved. The last one is physical touch. I actually saved my favorite for the last. Physical touch. Blush. Physical touch is a powerful vehicle for communicating marital love. Holding hands, kissing, embracing, sexual intercourse, are all ways of communicating emotional love to one spouse. Why do I like love? Everybody knows me for that. Okay, my phone lines are buzzing. Just hang on. I'm going to finish all the 5 love languages before we turn on the phone line. The numbers to call, just save it: 07001051 You can WhatsApp me on 0909916443. So as I was saying, holding hands, kissing, embracing, and sexual intercourse are all ways of communicating emotional love to one's spouse. My producers in the studio, they're tired of me and love, but for some individuals, physical touch is their primary love language. I want to know who amongst my listeners would tell me that this is their own primary love language. I think that some people might have more than one love language actually, but we'll see. Without the physical touch, they do not feel loved. They feel really unloved. With it, their emotional tank is filled and they feel secure in the love of their spouse. So in marriage, the touch of love may take many forms. Lovingly touching your spouse almost everywhere can be an expression of love. That does not mean that all touches are created equal. Some will bring more pleasure to your spouse than others. In this case, your best instructor in knowing the right places to touch is your spouse, of course, and then you yourself will tell your spouse where to touch. So I hope that you are now able to identify your love language and your partners as well. Do you take? Do you receive? Do you give back? You're going to talk to me tonight about it. Knowing both of your love languages will help explain why you are ridiculously happy in your marriage, or why you are feeling like something is missing. Remember, we are who we are. We can't not force anyone to change. We can either expect or choose to move on. You're tuned in to City 1051 FM. We are your number one lifestyle station. Time check is 43 minutes past 8 p.m. And you're tuned into the program Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen. Tonight we are talking about the 5 love languages. We're going through them one after the other. Are you one that believes in love languages? Do you believe that your spouse has to demonstrate one of them? Do you give one in return? Words of affirmation, the first one. We talked about hearing those nice words, I love you, those romantic words. Quality time, is that the one for you? Quality time, when your spouse spends some time with you or a lot more time with you. Receiving gifts, is that your love language? Do you like it, man, woman? Acts of service, breakfast in bed. Can I do this for you? Can I help you out here? Acts of service or physical touch. That's the last one. You will talk to me. The telephone number is 070010511051. WhatsApp number is 0909916443. The lines are buzzing. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Oh, I lost the caller there. All right. Wow. So make sure that you call me back. Okay, the line is buzzing again. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening.
Yes, hello.
I am calling for Badagry Expressway.
Ooh, all the way from Badagry. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name is Abba.
Hello, Abba.
Yeah, women like love.
Women like what?
Love.
Exactly. I like that. We like love.
Especially when maybe my wife is at home or she went to market. Before she will come back, I will do some domestic work in the house.
Oh, acts of service.
I will even prepare food,
Okay.
whether the children are around or not, because I know one day the children will go and leave the house.
Oh.
And the house will remain between me and her only.
Acts of service.
So what do? I have to prepare food, do everything in the house before she come back. Whenever she come back, I will serve her food. Both of us will eat together and she will be smiling.
Oh, acts of service. That is really her love language.
You people, you like petting.
Of course, we like love.
Good. I will not ask her, please go and take your bath. And sometimes she sell market. I will also assist her to sell market. Not that I didn't have my own work. My work is shifting work. So I need to assist her so that she will not break down.
Oh,
and sometimes when I go out, I will buy clothes. I will buy wristwatch.
Oh, wow.
I will give to her.
Okay, gifts.
She will put a smile.
Wow.
Anything I did not like, I dislike it, and also want her to know. She should not ask me, how much did you buy it?
Women.
Whenever she say, how much did you buy it? She would not tell me they have cheated on you. How will I feel again to go out and buy something for her?
And buy another one, yes.
Sometimes I go out and buy Polandis. She will not tell me, how much did you buy it? Out of love, I will foolishly tell her the price.
Oh.
But after I tell her the price, she will bombard me. And at that time, I was completely vandalized.
Oh, don't be annoyed. It's a woman thing.
So I thought I'm doing good. So it's no longer good. You can imagine that.
You made my day. You sound like such a romantic, though.
So
how
when
sweet.
I saw her face, cues, I will not smile. They say, why am I smiling? I say, I love your face. This kind of excusing face, I love it.
Oh, how long have you been married for?
We have married over 28 years.
Wow. And you sound like you just got married.
Yes, if you even come to our home, it's like we just married yesterday.
Wow, bless.
Sometimes my children will be there. When my children are there, we give my children, they should step aside. Though. I did not marry my wife because of you people. You people just come to meet us coincidentally. Although children are the happiness of marriage. Those ones who have to do it to please my wife. We have to put together, we eat together. We go inside the bathroom, we bath together.
Wow.
So we do everything common.
Oh my God, interesting.
If she's not feeling fine, I am not feeling fine.
Oh.
And if I am down, she's also down.
Wow.
Sometimes we can be walking on the road. People know us in our area. Before I will get hold on her, I will know.
Wow.
She will also hold me. She will not know. When we go to realize, I will remove my hand. I say, please, why are you holding me? Look at people are looking at us. People will be laughing at us. But we are happy. The happiness of marriage is where you make your wife to be happy. And as a man, don't think that your wife, your child, can make you to be happy. You need to make yourself to be happy so that you will live long. Your wife will offend you.
Yeah.
Your children may offend you.
Yeah.
So if you did not make yourself to be happy, you will die young. You will also laugh and smile for them so that they will not know that you are annoying. So by so doing, we are happy. The family is growing. The children are growing. People around, sometimes when they look at us, they will ask me, what is the problem? Oga, now you they serve your wife like this. I will tell them she is my wife. That is not your business. Sometimes I will like when we are living in estate. When she went to market, if I'm back from work, I will pack some of our clothes. I will wash them. The children's clothes, I will wash them.
In fact,
I will not spread them outside.
In fact,
when a woman saw me, woman nicknamed me that I'm a woman rapper.
That's fine. It's okay to be one. That's your wife.
I told her, it's my wife rapper, not your rapper.
Exactly.
But after some time, woman came to me and kneel down and said, please, I should forgive her. That if she put water on fire to prepare gari or to prepare semo, if her husband sat by the water, he will not drop it. If the soup is burning, the husband will not take care of the soup. He will say you are your own. But she is jealous the way I am living with my wife and my family.
Okay.
So we are in happy family.
Thank you so much for your contribution there, Mr. Abba. Thank you so much. That was Mr. Abba there. In fact, he told me about his love language to his wife, and I can say that he actually practices more than one. He does the acts of service. He washes her clothes and does the dishes and every other thing for her. He gives her gifts, and then they do physical touch. In fact, quality time. Nearly all 5 actually. Even words of affirmation. Can you beat that? This is some guy, they've been married for about 28 years, and he does almost all 5, if not all 5 love languages to his wife. In fact, he said that his wife would ask him the price of the gift. Typical women, we're trying to imagine, how much did you buy that? Imagine, with that money I would have been able to do X, Y, Z. All right, thank you so much for your contribution, Mr. Abba. I totally enjoyed you telling me all the ways you share or you express your own love language to your wife. Thank you. For those just joining us, the number to call is 0700 1051 1051. You can send me a WhatsApp on 0909 916 4403. This is Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen on City 1051 FM. We're talking love languages. What is your love language to your spouse? Hello, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening. Can you speak up a little bit?
Good evening.
Hello, madam. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Blessing. I'm calling from Ota, Ogun State.
Wow. Hello, Blessing. Welcome to the show. Talk to me. What's your love language? Do you give one? Do you receive one?
I give and I receive.
Oh, you give and you receive. Wow. Please talk to me. Tell us.
I buy gifts from you.
Okay. You buy gifts. Okay. So gifts.
Body language. Like whenever he's ready, I try to tell him. Even when things are bad, I try to smile. Like for instance, when things are difficult during the corona time, there was not much to buy, especially for the children. So I'll just tell you, once there is life, there is hope. And I always make one proverb that what you don't have today, it is coming to be plenty. So why are you now feeling bad? And then I'll pray whenever I'm going to work. I will also pray. May you meet a good helper, go in peace and come back in peace. And I buy him gifts also. And I always like him looking neat.
Okay, so you've talked about gifts. What else did you say you do? There's words of affirmation, there's acts of service, there's quality time and physical touch. You've talked about gifts. What else do you do?
We spend quality time together too.
Okay, quality time. So what does he do? What does he give you? What's his own love language to you? Or what's your love language?
He helps me with my children. He bathes them every morning before going to work.
Acts of service.
Yes, and he also helps me with my clothes,
Oh,
wash, folding, ironing. Sometimes he comes to my shop to assist me.
oh. We have some sweet men out there.
And he always likes me when I'm happy.
Oh, I like that.
Tell me how beautiful I am, especially when I smile.
Oh. Right, that's words of affirmation. Oh, thank you so much, Madam Blessing, for your contribution. Thank you. That was Madam Blessing there. She told us or telling us about her own love language. Receiving, she gives gifts. She loves to give her husband gifts, and he gives in return acts of service, helps her with things in the house, the chores, the children. I like that. You're tuning to City 1051 FM. For those that's joining us tonight on the show, we're talking or discussing the 5 love languages. We are streaming live on Instagram at CITY 1051 and on my personal handle at Adedoja Allen. To be part of the conversation, it's the number to call is 0700 1051 and you can send me a WhatsApp on 0909 916 4403. 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, physical touch. What is your love language? Do you give love language? Do you receive? What is it? Talk to us. Call me. Or do you think we practice love language in this part of the world? Or do you think people are aware love language does exist? At least from my last 2 callers, it's obvious that people are aware of love languages. At least some people are. It's also possible that some people are not aware. It's also possible there could be another scenario that they are aware, but they can't be bothered to give one. They just can't be bothered. The African, the black in us. Talk to me. Call me. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Oh, I lost the caller there. Please call me back. Number to call again is 0700 1051 1051. So as I was saying just before I picked that call, I'm saying that in Nigeria or in Africa, well, Nigeria, do we believe in love languages? Do we show love languages? I got a call from a couple or a man that's been married for 28 years and he does all 5 love languages. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening. My name is Florence.
Could you please reduce the volume of your radio, please, so that I can hear you properly, just so I can hear you properly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Perfect. Go on.
Okay, this is Florence.
It's who?
From Florence. Florence.
Okay, Florence, calling from where?
I'm calling from Sundari.
Okay, you're welcome to the show. Talk to me. Share your views. 5 love languages.
Okay.
Which do you give? Which do you receive?
Actually, I've been listening to the love 5 language, but which is very interesting. You know, in for me, I didn't believe about if love exists.
You don't believe if love exists?
I don't believe that. Because I was just surprised when I hear about Mr. Hava was telling about the way he treated his wife. It was very lovely. I never believed that a man can do that. But for me, I was a married woman before. I did everything possible. My husband's birthday, I remind him of his birthday. I surprised him. I bought gifts. I made sure that I did everything possible to make sure that he's happy. But he never offered me anything.
Okay.
The only thing he offered was to beat and to maltreated.
Oh.
But I know that I did my own as a love language. Maybe he doesn't understand about love language.
So are you still married?
No, I'm a single mom now.
Oh, what
So
happened?
at least I'm free from the beating, and I'm free for the suffering.
Oh,
I'm okay now.
there was violence in the marriage, abuse in the marriage.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
But I love the story of Miss Ava. She keep it on. Very interesting.
Yes, Mr. Abba, that was the first caller. So you see, I mean, it's not every man. Some men know how to show it. And I want to believe that you are also the lovey-dovey type, but because you did not get it reciprocated, that's why you say that you don't believe in it. But it does exist because you showed him a lot of love.
I don't think if that love exists.
Oh,
Because I tried on my best to make sure that the marriage grew up.
I can imagine.
But it doesn't.
Oh, that is quite disappointing, but it's okay. Thank you so much for your contribution, Madam Florence. Thank you there. That was quite, well, it's one of those things, as they say, it is well, but I'm sure you'll be fine. You managed to show your own love language to your husband, and I think that's just what matters, all right? Thank you so much for your contribution. The number to call again is 0700 1051 1051. Time check. It is 1 minute past 9 p.m. tonight. The topic of discussion is the 5 love languages. Hello, could you please reduce the volume of your radio?
Yeah, good evening.
Thank you. Good evening, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jude. I'm calling from Angu.
Okay. Please, could you turn down the volume of your radio just a little bit so I can hear you properly and we can enjoy the discussion? All right, Mr. Jude. Did you say your name was Jude?
Yes, Jude.
All right, Jude. Tell me, talk to me. Your love language, do you give, do you receive?
Well, I give and I receive. I'm a lover, you know.
Lucky you. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hang out, to go out.
Ooh.
I help in her business, you know.
I'm getting some romantic men call me tonight too. I like that.
I will do all the touching, you know.
So so acts of service, physical touch, what else?
Hanging out, you know. We'll hang out together.
Okay. All right, quality time.
This is it all the same going out?
It is.
Together,
Yes,
you know?
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, nice. And what does she do in return? What does she give in return?
She gives gifts, and then does, you know, cares about my business too.
Oh. So she does all that as well. Fantastic. I'm glad. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
from the last speaker,
Yeah.
it's a pity she was in an abusive marriage.
Exactly.
And there are some men like that. There are a lot of men out there who are like that, you know. They don't feel what they have until they lose it. It's just for them to know who you have, know how to do it. But there are some men that naturally they abuse their wives. I have somebody who is close to me that she's been abused almost on monthly basis.
Wow.
So it's a pity.
Woman is close to you and she's being abused.
Yeah, yes.
Such a shame.
And I talked to the guy, I talked to the husband, that this is not the way to go about it. You can't be abusing somebody that you say you love.
It's actually very sad. Abuse is sad. All right, thank you so much. Why do you think? I mean, why do men think that that's the solution or that's the way to teach a woman a lesson? I don't know.
Some of them, ego. They want to take over. It's okay, I'm in charge. I'm not telling the woman that when he's talking, she should not talk.
I always say that they should go and fight a lion if they want to exercise their power. Can't fight a lion. Thank you so much, Mr. Jude. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ooh. I've been getting some interesting calls. More than one love language per couple. Wow, that's interesting. Exciting. Some romantics have been calling me men. Men. You're impressing me. Oh, that's very good. City 1051 FM. Your number one lifestyle station. Time check is 5 minutes past 9 p.m. tonight on the show. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello.
Good evening. This is Lara calling from Adedoja.
Hello, Lara. Good evening. Talk to me. Love language. What's your love language?
Right now I don't have love language again. No. I'm not a single mother, so the love language is not as easy as it used to be.
What was it before you became a single mother? Tell me.
I'm a giving person.
Okay.
I'm someone that likes to give. I'm somebody that likes
acts of service,
compliment, appreciate this kind of person. Unfortunately, I was with somebody who doesn't even understand any of the languages. So
right. But I tell you what, Lara, talk to me.
Yeah.
Is there a problem if he doesn't understand? I mean, you give it though anyway.
I'm not saying that there's a problem,
okay.
but for me, I believe that if there's open communication, whether he gives or he doesn't give, the lady will not be able to bat an eye. She'll be like, okay, this is who I'm married and this is who I'm married.
Exactly.
Okay, let's leave the face.
Exactly.
I believe whoever he is, he should be able to open up to whoever he plans to spend the rest of his life with, in quotation, open and close. We should be able to open up and say, okay, as I told a friend earlier, if it's a flirt, you should be happy to tell me it's a flirt. So when somebody comes to tell me it's a flirt, I can tell them I know it's a flirt, and it's there. But if it's a flirt and I don't know it's a flirt, and 4 or 5 different ladies in my neighborhood know it's a flirt, that's where the problem is.
Right.
So for me, open communication, whether it's about your past loves or your past experiences, things should be open between couples. I think open communication breeds understanding, and understanding breeds love languages.
Yeah.
Because if you don't understand your partner, you will not be able to want to understand the language is speaking to you. There'll be a wall somewhere.
Right.
That's how I say. And please, we need a show for single ladies that are looking for love. Because single mothers, I have to bring it out. I'm sure Casey is laughing to his head right now, but I need to bring it out because we have ladies here that we have children that look like them, and for 6 months, these men don't know that children are existing. We need help, please.
Okay.
I have to beg.
All right, Lara, thank you so much. You're so humorous. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. All right, so we have to create a show for the single girls, the single ladies looking for love out there. Okay, City 1051 FM, your number one lifestyle station. You're tuned in to Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen. The topic of discussion tonight is 5 love languages. What is your love language and why? Do you give? Do you receive? Let me know which one is yours. Words of affirmation. Hello, good evening. Your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening.
Hello, sir.
My name is Darlington. I'm calling from Lekki.
Your name is?
Darlington. I'm calling from Lekki.
Darlington calling from Lekki. All right, Darlington, talk to me. Do you have a love language? Do you give? Do you receive?
I love you guys' program. I do actually, and I've given enough, and at the end of the day, I got nothing in return.
Okay, so we have a flip side this time around.
That's what the last one I gave ended up. The last one I gave ended up at the end of the day. The lady took in for her boss in the office.
Oh, married? Were you married to her?
No, we're not, but we're dating to be married. And this is someone I gave everything. I gave her gift. I showed her care, all manner of care. Everything possible. Even when she and her family were looking for a house to move into, I contributed to the house rent. I did everything possible to make sure she's happy. But I got nothing in return. At the end of the day, I was doing all that, not knowing that she was having an affair with her boss at work.
A big shame. Well, it's fine. It's one of those things. But I'm sure you've moved on now, right?
Yes, I've not even, please can you cancel because I'm still on. Yes, sorry. What are you saying?
I said I'm sure you've moved on now.
Yes, I'm trying to move on. It's not easy. I'm not been able to, but I'm trying to.
Oh,
Yeah.
so sorry about that. Thank you
She has
so
a
much.
baby now, and she's not married to the guy eventually.
Wow.
That is the painful part of it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sad. It's a peculiar one. Thank you so much, Darlington, for your contribution. Women. Okay. All right. Oh, I rest my case. City 1051 FM, your number one lifestyle station. The topic of discussion tonight on Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen is 5 love languages. Do you believe in love languages? Do you give? Do you receive? Talk to me. Hello. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Good evening, sir. Yes, good evening.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Since I'm not hearing this thing, I'll call you back.
All right. So we're having a discussion on the 5 love languages. We've had a couple of calls or callers who have told us or shared their experiences on their giving and not receiving. We had two women, I think, who talked about giving and not receiving. Now we had a guy, Florence and Lara, yes, told us how they gave their all and didn't get anything in return. And now Darlington, who is the man on the flip side, has talked about how he gave all and received nothing in return. In fact, the lady in question had an affair with her boss and got pregnant for the boss to have a child. Quite sad. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Madam Adedoja.
Yes, sir. What's your
doing?
Very well, thank you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Jonathan. I'm Francis. I'm just coming from office.
Your name is?
Jonathan. I'm Francis. I'm going home.
Okay, hi Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just listening to your program. I'm driving home and
Enjoying the ride with City on your airwaves.
exactly. I do that. Bella Rose dragged me to your station.
Oh, right, my darling Bella. Okay.
Yes, dragged me.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about this topic. I don't believe I don't believe in all this.
You don't believe in it? It's okay if you don't.
I don't believe.
It's all right.
What I do is this. My principal, I'm married anyway.
Okay.
Since 2007.
All right.
My principal is this. My family, I just take them as number one.
You take them out?
Whatever as number one.
Oh, that's act of service.
Whatever I do, they are number one.
Ah, that's okay.
No, but
That comes under acts of service.
well, but all these talks, we talk all these things. It's not part of me, which I don't know.
Okay. So let's go deeper. So when you want to make love to your wife, what do you say to her?
We just get on it and
Jonathan.
I'm talking to you now. I'm still on my way home, and I do this almost every day like this. So when I get home like this,
you have to learn the lovey-dovey words. Oh, you have to learn the lovey words of affirmation.
I need to
Yes.
do that when I'm listening
Yeah,
to
so
you.
funny. You said we just get to it.
Anyway, I
like that.
I like family time. I like family time. We go to church together, and whenever I'm chance.
So that's quality time. You see, you're doing two acts of service, quality time.
My wife like outing and those funny things. I'm taking her for fun, go out for fun. She likes that very well. But for me, I'm kind of occupied time, and the little time I have, I just want to rest. So, you understand? The kind of life we have carved for ourselves in this part of the world. Like I'm talking to you and I'm here at home. At 5 a.m. tomorrow, I'm out again.
Wow. Where do you stay? Where do you live?
You understand? So,
What part of Lagos do you live?
Lagos Garaje Expressway.
Ah, okay. All right. Okay, thank you so much for your wonderful contribution. You made me laugh there. Thank you so much. Jonathan there, he said he doesn't believe in it, but actually he does give quality time and acts of service. I think that's good enough. So I just cracked him up. I said, so when you want to make love to your wife, what do you do? That's such a nice response there. All right, so tell me, talk to me, join the conversation on 070010511051. I also have some questions for me on Instagram. Let me take one. Twinkle says, how do you discover your love language? She said, is it expected to change? If yes, how often? I think that you discover your love language when it depends on what you like, the kind of person that you are. So you can tell your spouse when you know. So if you're the type of person that you like when your spouse tells you, oh, sweets, I love you, words of affirmation, you're beautiful, you're the best thing that has happened to me, and all of those, then you like words of affirmation. If you think that it's acts of service, when he's the type that will wash dishes with you, stay with you in the kitchen, wash clothes, do the children, then that's your love language. So you would know what you like. If it's gifts, you like when he gives you gifts. If he buys you things, it doesn't have to be expensive, but he's always gifting you. That's one thing that you like. If it's quality time, you just want it to be you and him. You have time that you spend together. You create time specifically to spend together. That's what you like. If it's physical touch, you guys are always, intimate with one another. That's exactly what you like. So you have what you like. You know what you like. Once you discover it, then you can express it to your spouse, and then your spouse starts to, express his love. But the most important thing that I want to say tonight is, if you receive one, you should always give one in return. It's better to be reciprocal in the love language. So I hope I've managed to answer my Instagram fan there, Twinkle. I hope I've managed to answer you there. So, all right, back to my radio listener. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Joseph. I'm calling from Oba.
Okay, your name is?
Joseph. I'm calling
Joseph.
from Oba.
All right, Joseph. Go on. Tell me, what's your love language?
No, I just want to say something concerning the woman that called you and told you to create a group for.
Oh, for singles. Okay.
Yeah. So is it possible? I like that.
Okay. Are you available? Are you available, Joseph? Do you want to give me your number? Are you available? Do you want me to match make you? I love to match make people. Do you want me to match make you? Are you okay? So you're single?
Yeah.
Okay, Joseph wants me to hook him up. All right. Okay. Yeah. Send me a WhatsApp on 0909-916-4403. But I'm sure that we would consider creating. Okay, so maybe we should create a show to hook people up. Okay. All right. Now that it's come up on the show, I'm going to have to think about how to do it and just do a nice late night show. And my producers are laughing at me. Yes, Joseph, we're going to consider it. I promise you that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What is the number? What is the number that I should send it?
0909
0909
916. Okay, so that was Joseph there. Joseph wants a show that would hook him up with the love of his life. So like a show to match make people. Please send me a WhatsApp on 0909 916 4403. I knew that we're not going to have time to dissect this topic. Time check, it's 19 minutes past 9 p.m. tonight on the show. Topic of discussion is the 5 love languages. I've had some interesting conversations regarding this. So what do you think? Do you think we practice love language in this part of the world? Blacks, Africans, Nigerians to be specific. Do we believe in it? Are we people of love language? Does it exist in our dictionary here? Do you think so? Well, I would say yes, because I've had one, two, or three or thereabouts of my callers who have practiced it. Even the ones that feel that they don't know how to do it, they are actually giving their wife, something. So for me, I would say yes. But if you think otherwise, please talk to me. Even the two women, I spoke to two women, Lara and Florence, who have given love languages, but didn't get it in return. But at least they gave. So we do believe in it in this part of the world. We just need to explore it more. And I also think that if we express a lot more of these love languages in our relationship, in our marriage, there will be stronger marriages, stronger union, stronger bond between couple. One of the things that it does is that it promotes selflessness. It creates empathy between a couple. It maintains intimacy. It aids personal growth. It shares, love in meaningful ways. So it's something that I would urge couples to practice all the time, majority of the time in their relationship, so that their selflessness can be promoted. They are committed to one another. They will express their love in, meaningful ways. It creates empathy between them. There's no way that violence or abuse will creep into the marriage if the love languages are expressed in, various ways. It maintains intimacy. Physical touch. Imagine physical touch will maintain intimacy between the couple. It aids personal growth, confidence for the man, for the woman. Then, their love will be meaningful. They will just express love in meaningful ways. That's what I think. That's my suggestion. That's my views on love languages. The five love languages, again, are words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, physical touch. Which do you do? Unknown to you, actually, you do give one, but you might not realize that that's what you're doing by, helping out, taking your family out. Yeah, that's quality time. So sometimes we do give, but if you think that you don't even do anyone at all, or you don't believe in it at all, you don't even receive, talk to me. I have a few more minutes for my callers. How do you know your love language and that of your partner? City 1051 FM, your number one lifestyle station. You're tuned in to Talk to Me with Adedoja Allen. The topic of discussion tonight is the five love languages. Five love languages. All right, and we've dissected it. What do we think? Do we believe in it? Do we receive it? Do we give one back? We've had a couple of callers. I had one fantastic caller, Mr. Abba, who actually gives all five to his wife and has been married 28 years. So love language is actually not a bad thing in a marriage. Hello, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. My name is Vera, calling from Ikeja.
Okay, hello. Talk to me, Vera.
I've been listening to all the conversations since. For me, I'm a receiver. So maybe from now, start listening.
Nice.
My husband always does everything in the house.
Nice. Your husband does everything in the house?
Yes.
Wow.
So before I woke up, he will take care of the children, school things, and iron their uniforms. Those are my office spa. He does everything.
Acts of service.
My hair is rough. Your hair is
Ooh.
rough. Go and make your hair.
Oh, that's a fantastic man. You have to give him in return, or you have to give one in return.
I will. I will.
So this show has really helped you, right?
I bet you. I started from the beginning. I'll be trying to get.
Yeah. What did you call your name again? I lost her there. Vera, yes. Oh, that was Vera there. Vera has been listening to the show all evening, and she said her husband gives her much affection, acts of service, and she doesn't give anything in return. He actually practices all five, I think, from what she has said, and she doesn't give anything in return. But by listening to the show, she feels convicted now, and she's going to go back home and start to give her husband, his own love language from her. I like that. So it's going to be reciprocal at the end of the day. And I'm sure, Vera, your husband will be so happy to receive something from you. Oh, we're running out of time. I need to round up the show. So, my final words on this is it depends. At the end of the day, everything comes down to communication, both of you. If you're fine with it, go ahead. If you're not, if you don't think, it depends on what works for you. So speaking both yours and your partner's love language will just make you feel more loved. Without talking to your partner, you will never have a successful relationship. Just sit down with them tonight, maybe, and talk to them about which love languages they think they should use to show some love to you, and which ones that you also want to receive. You're going to notice that they're not always the same. So it's always a good time. Let me run it over again. It's words of affirmation. When your spouse tells you all the nice, sweet things, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, physical touch. So tonight, for those that couldn't call in, that's fine. But you listen to the show. Go ahead and have a sit down with your spouse and discuss, what would you like me to do specially? What would you like me to do differently? And in return, say, this is how I like you to treat me. This is what turns me on. This is what I like to hear from you. This is what I want you to do for me. And before you know it, you have fantastic relationship. It would take practice and patience to put these expressions of love into action. But the end result of feeling loved and secure in your marriage is worth all the effort. It's been a wonderful time talking to you. I have to sign out again tonight. See you next time. This show makes a return next week, Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So make sure that you set your reminders Thursday next week, 8:30 p.m. to tune in to talk to me with Adedoja Allen. Don't forget, in the meantime, that you can stream us live by visiting our website on www.city1051fm.com, on MixLR CT1051fm.com, or listen live. You can listen live to us on those platforms. You can also download our app on the go on your iOS or on your Android phone, on Google Play Store, on iOS Store, and listen to us live. You can watch this program on YouTube. Vera, you can watch this program will be downloaded or uploaded. Is that the right word to use? On YouTube sometime, maybe tonight or tomorrow. Subscribe to us, our YouTube channel. Every show, majority of our shows, our talk shows, go on YouTube for you to go and listen and enjoy and, have a laugh. You can reach out to me on social media, Doja Allen on Twitter and Instagram, or send me an email to talk to me at city1051fm.com. Remember, you cannot force someone to accept an expression of love. You can only offer it. If it's not accepted, you must respect the other person's decision. But I want to encourage you to give love language. Show love in different languages, words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving of gifts, quality time, physical touch, especially if your spouse gives you one. It's good and wonderful and awesome to reciprocate when your spouse gives you one. Thank you very much, and don't touch that dial. Keep it locked down on City 1051 FM for more music. Good night.